DHS Secretary Mark Wayne Muller just told travel executives that he's serious about curbing international flights to U.S. airports in cities with sanctuary policies, which obviously could force airlines to reroute and inflict economic pain on travelers. What's your position on that?
Well, I'm not familiar with the statement from the secretary. Listen, I view what I do through the lens of America, and I think all of you could attest that that's the way I've run this department. Because again, I can't separate your district from my hometown because we all travel through each other's districts. So I'd like to take a look at his comments and get the context, and not even ask him a question of what he meant by that. But we have people from around the world and around the country that need to be able to fly into all different kinds of places. We shouldn't shut down air travel in a state that doesn't agree with our politics. It's again because by the way, that role will be reversed, right? We're going to switch. We all switch spots at one point. Hopefully, not too soon, Mr. Chairman.
Well, I'll take that as an answer, and I'll yield back.
The Trump administration has crafted a draft plan to halt custom and immigration processing at airports in sanctuary cities. While I understand the sentiment and intended point behind such a proposal, I have to come out against it. Not only would this harm the city of Chicago, but it would harm the surrounding suburbs and its hard-working families. Americans should have the freedom to travel, and our economy and livelihoods should not be hurt to make a statement. I implore the Trump administration to abandon this plan and instead focus on the well-needed promise to enforce immigration and custom laws at the border and in our airports at every point of entry. Failing to do your job to make a statement is still failing to do your job. I condemned President Biden for failing to duly enforce immigration and custom laws. And if this draft plan goes into effect, I will condemn President Trump for failing to duly enforce immigration and custom laws at international airports. I applaud the Transportation Secretary, Sean Duffy, when he stated that, and I quote, "We have people from around the world and around the country that need to be able to fly into all different kinds of places. We should not shut down air travel in a state that does not agree with our politics." End quote. Let's enforce immigration and custom laws, but let's also try not to impede legitimate travel and needed economic activity.